Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. In this video is going to be a trailer for a channel, and the channel is Anas for Linux. I guess the content already is known because from the name. Yep, our channel is gonna be about the amazing operating system, Linux. So, as the question you saw in the thumbnail, of course you want me to answer it now. Why should we use Linux? And to answer this question, firstly, we will need to know why Linux is better than Windows. Actually, is Linux better than Windows? We will answer this question. So, let's start. So, as we all know that, we used to see Windows as a base operating system. And even the free version is not the full version, there's still the professional version and the education version. But Linux, when you install Linux, you get all the features for free. So it's a completely free, and was always free, and will always be free. So Linux is completely free. Not just that, Windows and Mac OS are closed source, while Linux is open source. What is the closed source? What is the open source? What are you talking about, man? Well, I'm gonna explain everything. Don't worry. Closed source means that you can't edit anything on the system, or even make your own edition from the Windows or Mac. You cannot do that. But Linux, no, you can. Developers make their own edition of any distro, or even make their own distro if they want so. Really? Man, any developer can edit the distro he is using and make his own edition and make it for himself, or can even upload it. That's the amazing thing about Linux. It's open source, means that anyone can edit it, and that's a really amazing thing that is in just Linux. So really amazing, right? So it's free, it's open source. What else? Okay, about the speed. What is faster, Windows or Linux? Well, actually, Linux is faster. Anas, what is the meaning of faster? What do you mean by faster? Faster as an operating system, faster in the operations. Let me give you an example. You know what? Even in moving files, even while moving files, just moving files, the copy and cut and paste, just that, Linux is faster than Windows. See, I tell you that as someone who used different devices and used Windows for years and used Linux for years either. So, from what I saw, Linux was always faster than Windows, even in moving files. Not just that. Also, let's see about the programs and games. If there is a program or a game that has two versions, one for Windows and one for Linux, okay? Which one will work better in its operating system? The Linux one. Yup. Games and programs works better and smoother and faster in Linux. So that's about the speed. Okay, Anas. So Linux is free, is open source, and faster. So what else? What else? We have the security. Yeah. Well, Windows, we all know that it's for a huge company, Microsoft, we all know. And okay, you might and might not know that, but actually Microsoft collects your own data, and that's not a really good thing. They claim to be doing that because they are saying that that way they can improve the using for the user. Are you serious? Man, that's pretty dangerous. Them having your own data, it's already pretty dangerous. Yup, but in Linux, nope. There is no company. I say it, open source, developers, guys like me and you come together. Guys, I had an idea. We want to make an edition of Linux that has 1, 2, 3 of features. So they start working together and make it. Well, we did a great job. Now let's publish that. Yeah, so developers make a Linux edition and we use it. So there is no company, Microsoft or Linux collecting your data. Not just that, also it might be shocking, but only 5% of computer users all over the world use Linux. What? Well, actually, as I say, it might be shocking, but it's the truth. And in the end of this video, we'll know why. But that means also there's almost no virus for Linux. And of course makes it more safer than Windows. Unless you use correct versions of games and programs. Oh yeah, because I'm gonna explain something later about launching the correct apps. Anyway, so what about, not a lot of people use Linux if it's way better than Windows. Actually, because a really killer disadvantage in Linux. Most of programs and games don't support Linux. Yeah, that's the truth. But don't worry, because the developers are working their best to make the programs and games of Windows supported in Linux by using programs like Wine and BoardProton. And actually Wine and BoardProton are getting better and better every year, and actually it's really amazing. The upgrades makes the Wine and BoardProton way faster, way better, and even make them support more programs, games. Guys, now more than 80% of games and programs from Windows are supported in Linux now because of Wine and BoardProton. Also Steam also are supporting us. How Steam supporting us? Steam supporting us by Proton. Yeah, they are making something in their application that's called Proton, and it makes it playable, makes the games playable in Linux, the games of Windows playable in Linux. So that's a great and pretty amazing thing. Of course, it does work with all of the games, but actually works with most of them. And actually, that's a very amazing thing. Not just that, they're also upgrading it from time to time. And in 1 year, we might get many upgrades for Proton. So thank you so much, Steam. So that's the only reason. But as you see, even this reason is not a huge one now, and it's getting better and better about this case, and it's getting better and better about this Ejo every day. So that was the only thing. So guys, that's about Linux. So tell me, what do you think? Is Linux way better? That's why I think we should stop using Windows and start using Linux. And trust me, one day when Linux will be supported with more programs and apps, Windows will be completely gone. Yeah, trust me, because you will see this channel, we're gonna talk about many things. Actually, we're gonna talk about the different distros of Linux, the features, advantages and disadvantages, many things we're gonna talk about here. And also how to install Wine, BoardProton, how to use them, Wine tricks, and how can you use them to launch every program and game that is supported, and some issues, how can we fix them. Many things we're gonna talk about in this channel. So if you are interested, don't forget to press the like button and share this video with your friends and with your family members, and also with anyone you know who could be interested in Linux. Also, if you are interested in Linux, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Of course, don't forget to activate the notifications